Jesus performed many mighty deeds during his public ministry, feeding the crowds, walking on water, curing the sick, and even raising the dead. But perhaps one of the most powerful and important things he allowed his disciples to witness and to share in was his prayer life. Jesus Christ is both the beloved Son of God the Father and our great high priest. As the beloved Son, he remained in constant loving union with God the Father. This relationship between Jesus and the Father was maintained and nurtured through prayer. Jesus tells us that everything he said and did, he did so because the Father had willed it. Jesus says, "I came down from heaven not to do my own will, but the will of the one who sent me." And again, "The words that I speak to you, I do not speak on my own. The Father who dwells in me is doing his works." As high priest, which literally means bridge builder, Jesus bridges the gap between heaven and earth, human and divine, and invites us to share in his personal prayer life with God the Father, thus allowing us to share in the same loving relationship as we become beloved sons and daughters of God. Jesus invited and continues to invite some men to share in a particular way his mission of bridge building through the sacrament of holy orders. Men are invited to share in the priesthood of Jesus Christ, to intercede for God's people in prayer, to strengthen and heal them with the sacraments, and to become living images of God's love who walk with and guide them through life. If Jesus is calling you to this life, first you must learn how to pray through him and with him in the unity of the Holy Spirit to glorify God the Father. Secondly, be willing to offer yourself as a living sacrifice on behalf of the people of God, that they may receive their daily bread and be delivered from evil. Lastly, conform yourself ever more closely to Jesus by praying, "Thy will be done." And like St. Paul, eventually we will be able to say, "No longer I, but Christ who lives in me."